What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Just Jake Reviews, and it is time to kick it off again with our NFL Week 2 predictions. Last week for Week 1, I went 12-4, which is actually pretty good for a first time, but I know we can do better than that because I had some weeks that were better than that last year. So, once again, doing it again, got them written down. But anyways, just like last week, I have all the games 16-1 ranked from what I think, if everything goes right, could be the worst game and then the best game. And yeah, once again, I have my picks for Week 2, and hopefully we can do better. I don't know. Week 2 is still a little tough. There is one game that news keeps trickling about that we'll get to, but yeah, we'll get to that. All right, kicking it off with number 16, the worst game of the week. It is easily Panthers versus Cardinals. Yeah, Arizona Cardinals are in the bottom 2 games of the week for the first 2 weeks. Sorry, Arizona, just get good. I don't know what to say. Yeah, listen, I'm taking the Cardinals. I think Cardinals will get this win again, and they'll be the most mid 2-0 team ever. Listen, Bryce Young played like crap last game. Bryce Young did not look good. This Panthers team, I guess, is still developing, even though it's his third year, and I understand that it's only in the first week of Bryce's third year. But, yeah, and hopefully Marvin Harrison Jr. can score another touchdown this week because that means he will be somewhat consistent, and he needs to be consistent because he had a pretty inconsistent rookie year. And, yeah, this game is – no one's going to care about this game. No one's going to watch it. Arizona's going to win and be 2-0. I really hope Bryce Young finds something and hope he, at least gets better because then my prediction for him will actually look good because I said that in the next 5 years, he's going to be a very good player and on a very good team. I guess he's just still learning, I guess young quarterbacks learn faster than others. So, but give me Arizona. Number 15. This is only going to be this low because of the outcome of both these games Week 1. Give me the divisional matchup between Patriots and the Dolphins. This will not be a favorite. So I am actually picking the Dolphins. I'm picking the Dolphins to win this game. Now, you're probably wondering, Jacob, did you just watch how they played in Week 1? I absolutely did. They played horrendously. They were the worst Week 1 team by far. They lost to the Colts. And Drake May didn't play the greatest versus the Raiders. If Pats win this game, I totally get it. I mean, I can actually see that, right? But I think Mike McDaniel will get one win before he gets fired. Because obviously, I think he's, if the Dolphins keep playing like they did Week 1, he's out of there Week 7 or Week 8. So, but I think he can get one. I think Mike McDaniel will get one more win, maybe 2. Let's just say 1 for now. I think he will get one more win before he gets fired, and it'll be versus this, right? Will it be an ugly win? I could totally see that. But once again, I need like 1 or 2 little upset wins to make it interesting, and I see that this could be a Dolphins win in Miami, even though that didn't really matter Week 1. In Miami, let's go Dolphins, right? Although I also want to see some good Drake May play, obviously. Number 14, got a lot of divisional matchups Week 2. Number 14, the Giants versus the Cowboys. Yeah, give me the Cowboys. Strictly because Russell Wilson is still starting. Yes, he's still starting. Brian Dable will not play Jackson Dart yet. Why? I understand you're like, give Russ a chance. And I talked about this yesterday, but, Giants play the Chiefs, Week 3. Spoiler alert, Thursday Night Football. And obviously we know the outcome of that game. I feel like Russ will get benched Week 4 because they're going to be like, okay, Russ is the old guy who will let him play versus Casey and get his ass kicked, and then we'll play Jackson Dart. So maybe Week 4 we'll see Jackson Dart. But since Russ is still playing now, give me the Cowboys. They'll get their first win. They didn't even play that bad versus Philly. They could definitely get this win. Just have CeeDee Lamb catch balls this time. Number 13, this is the game I was talking about when I said I have some injury news about. Number 13, give me Niners versus Saints. Give me the Niners. Now listen. So, I think I teased this in the last video. George Kittle's out for 4 or 5 weeks. So, that sucks, right? Their best player offensively, I think, right now. I was like, okay, not a big deal. They'll still beat the Saints. Even though I did say don't count the Saints out because they didn't play the worst versus the Cardinals. I mean, they're still the Saints. And when is Ratman? Ratman is still playing, obviously. He will for a few weeks. But then I just got word from like an hour ago, I mean, not even an hour ago, that Brock Purdy, Kyle Shanahan says, he said something. It's a long shot. That's what he said. He said it's a long shot if he plays or not. So Brock Purdy is most likely not playing this game, so they're going to play Mac Jones. I almost changed my pick before I started recording this video. I am still taking the Niners. Mac Jones could beat the Saints. He was once a starter. Who knows if he's good? He was the backup for Jacksonville last year, and I think he actually did win a game. I believe in Mac Jones. Give me the Niners. Will it be an ugly win? Probably. And I also just want the Ratman to at least play better. You know, Alvin Kamara scored last week. He could definitely score again. Number 12, divisional matchup. Give me the Browns versus the Ravens. This game's in Baltimore, therefore I'm going with the Ravens. The main reason why I'm picking with Baltimore is because they always beat the Browns in Baltimore, but every single time they play in Cleveland, Browns always win. Lamar Jackson has never beat the Browns 2-0. Fun fact. I have one more fun fact later on for another game. But that is a true story, a true fact. Lamar Jackson has never beaten the Browns 2-0. He's never swept the Browns his entire career. It's always been 1-1 or 0-2. Last year was 1-1. I believe this year it'll also be 1-1. But you win this one. And I actually looked up, I don't really talk about spreads and all that, but on ESPN, Baltimore's favored by 11.5. 11.5 points. People just think this game's going to be like 94-6. I do think this game's not going to be close. I'm not going to go that far, but I do think the Browns are going to get walloped this game. This will probably be one of the worst Browns games we see this week. So give me Baltimore. And also, they're pissed and hungry for a win after what happened to them last week. Number 11, give me Rams versus Titans. Give me the Rams. They won in week 1. That's it. It's not pretty. Cam Ward didn't play that well week 1. I do think he's also... I want him to do better. The Rams' defense is pretty good, but I do think he'll still keep struggling as the weeks go on. He's not playing easy opponents, which does not help. But yeah, give me the Rams. It doesn't matter if it's in Tennessee. Give me the Rams. That's all I'm going to say. Hold on, one more thing. How do the Titans have no receivers? That's like how? Heading into the top 10, number 10. This game can go either way. A divisional matchup. Number 10, give me Bears versus Lions. Now, I am taking the Lions because I am upset about taking the Bears last week because of what they did in the fourth quarter. Give me the Lions. Yes, I know Green Bay humbled them. Green Bay played fantastic versus the Lions. Still don't know how that happened. But I think they can get this one. In Detroit, I think the Lions can pull through with this one. I hope Dan Campbell, I want Dan Campbell to prove to us that he can win with 2 new coordinators. But yeah, I think Lions will be the Bears here. I'm just, hoping for the best for Caleb and Ben Johnson to at least do something, and hopefully they make this game a little bit of competition, but give me the Lions. Number 9, kind of an upset, but not really. Number 9, give me the Broncos versus the Colts. Yes, I am riding the train. Call me delusional, and you guys can once this team starts being bad this year. Give me the Colts. I am taking the horses. Go horse. Indianapolis Colts for the win. If Daniel Jones just plays the way like he did in week 1, he'll be fine. Because I know they won. The Broncos looked like shit last week. Oh yeah, Broncos, they did not look good. Bo Nix played terribly versus the Titans. That was a rough game to watch as a football fan watching the Broncos play. So, Danny Dimes, have the Colts start 2-0. Fuck it, right? This team is good for now. I do believe it is going to be like a Saints thing last year where the Saints were like the best team in football for the first 2 weeks and then the Eagles humbled them. Yeah, we'll see about week 3. But give me the freaking Colts, baby. Go Daniel Jones. Number 8, another fun fact about this game. Number 8, give me the Jags versus the Bengals. I would totally understand if the Jags win this game. I'm taking the Bengals. Now, they won week 1 once again, but they didn't play that well versus Cleveland. Yeah, Joe Burrow looked sloppy. I'm glad he got the win. And another fun fact, Joe Burrow, in his entire career, Joe Burrow has never started 2-0. Look it up. It's true. Joe Burrow has never started a season 2-0. It's always been 1-1 or 0-2. This will change. I think he gets it done this year. This is finally the year. I mean, he kind of needs to be, and people still call him top 5, which is crazy, how he's never gone 2-0. He needs to. That's insane. Because, how good of a quarterback he is, and he hasn't gone 2-0 ever in a season. This is the year he gets it done. I think he beats the Jags. They also didn't look that bad either. I think Travis Hunter will do more this game. But, the Bengals, we should see a better offense in this game versus the Jags. Number 7, give me the second Monday night game at 10 o'clock at night. The Chargers versus the Raiders. I actually enjoy this game. Now, I am actually not going to be watching this game. Yes, I'm actually going to skip on a football game. I'm not going to watch this game because 10 o'clock at night, screw that. Whatever. That's ridiculous. But I got to see if I have fantasy players. Give me the Chargers. This game should actually be pretty bad. Pretty good. Now, it's funny because, when they put 2 Monday night games on one day, they always make sure one's good and one's, mid. This is supposed to be the mid one. I enjoyed this one. Justin Herbert, he should prove to us why he's a top 10 quarterback in the league. I think he plays better this game. I think we see more Mario Hampton. I think we actually see a Ladd McConkey touchdown. Brock Bowers should be playing. I don't think he's not injured, even though he did get hurt last game. Brock Bowers is playing. I would not count the Raiders out. The Raiders, they're a very promising young team, but give me the Chargers. Number 6, the Seahawks versus the Steelers. Interesting game. Give me Pittsburgh Steelers. Who knows if Aaron Rodgers plays the game like he did in week 1. That was actually insane what we saw. We didn't expect that at all. Sam Darnold didn't look too bad on Seattle. Hopefully JSN can get more targets. But in Pittsburgh, those fans are going to go crazy. I think Pittsburgh starts 2-0. Top 5, number 5, we got the Bills versus the Jets. I'm actually not a fan of playing our divisional teams. I know we do it 6 times, but they're pretty boring games. It does not matter that this game's in New York. So give me Buffalo, give me the Bills. But do not call this game easy. I think the Jets fight. I believe the Jets fight. I wouldn't say it's call it a trap game. I mean, it could be. I think the Jets will have a lead. I think the Jets will be winning at one point in this game. Justin Fields looked good. And now here's one thing. I said last week that I don't want Jets fans to be upset about last game. I think the Jets fans should be happy with what they saw in week 1. Even if the Jets still lose this game and they still fight, I would still be happy. Justin Fields is playing great football, and you guys are keeping it close with good teams. But I'm still taking the Bills. It doesn't matter that it's in New Jersey. Number 4, Sunday Night Football. Vikings are back again. Vikings versus Falcons. I am taking the Vikings after what I saw from JJ in week 1. Now, once again, this game should be kind of close. I think Penix played great, and I do think Penix will get 2 touchdowns this game. I don't know what I heard about Drake London. Is he playing or is he not? Because if he's not playing, that makes a big difference. Either way, still the Vikings. JJ McCarthy did not look good in the first 3 quarters of the game. He looked great in the 4th quarter. I think he snaps into it. I think him and KOC snap into it, and he plays great the entire game. So this should be a very fun Sunday Night Football game. Give me the Vikings. Number 3, the Thursday Night Football game, the game tomorrow. A Thursday Night Football game is top 3 game of the week. It actually is. Commanders versus Packers. This game I had a hard time picking, because obviously I'm a Packers fan and a Bills fan, just for a little, confusion. I like both teams, but Bills are first. I am taking Green Bay. I'm taking the Packers. And I'll give you I think an okay reason why. The Commanders, yes, they did win. The Commanders, I don't think have had a real test yet. The Packers have had a real test. We beat the Lions, who apparently just shit the bed last week. The Commanders beat the Giants, who were trash. And I'm not saying they played bad. They played good, and they could beat us. Jaden Daniels could very much beat us. We would not be shocked. But I'm taking the Packers. I think we are on too good of a streak. I think we are on, not a streak. We are on too big of a high from week 1 to lose in week 2 to the Commanders. Give me the Packers. Let's go! Go Pack, go! Number 2, give me the first Monday Night Football game. Buccaneers versus Texans. Once again, the Texans are in their second game that I say this. If both offenses are clicking, this game's going to be elite. I'm taking the Buccaneers, obviously. I'm very high on them to win almost every single game this year. This game should be good, hopefully. We need CJ to play good. If CJ does not play good, then I'm worried for him. I don't think it matters that it's in Houston. Give me the Bucs. Baker Mayfield, let's freaking go. And number one game of the week, I feel like this has to be number one. The Eagles versus the Chiefs. Super Bowl rematch. I am taking the Eagles, and the Chiefs are starting 0-2. That's right. Casey is starting the season 0-2, but it's okay because they're still a playoff team, okay? Yes, we can enjoy when the Chiefs are down 0-2, but they're still making the playoffs. Now, are they making the Super Bowl? No, but that's a whole different video for another day. Give me the Eagles, okay? Yes, while they did not blow out the Cowboys and the Chiefs did not play that good versus the Chargers, they still lost by a touchdown only. Mahomes will do great. Jalen Hurts will do great. Saquon will do great. I think this game will be fantastic. Now, will it be more competitive than the Super Bowl? Absolutely, obviously. I mean, what we saw in February of last year, or this year, what we saw in February was hell for Chiefs fans. But this game will be more competitive. This game will be what we thought we were going to see in the Super Bowl. Right? We thought we were going to see this in the Super Bowl. But we didn't, because that's right now. But fly, Eagles, fly. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's video. This video is quite long, actually. But yeah, I'm very pumped to keep on doing these. A lot of good matchups, actually. Now that we've seen how every single team plays in week 1, we know that these matchups can get very, very exciting.